It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low low from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what's up with it? What it do? It's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. Boost me up some a little bit. Yo, that's it right there. Hey, I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, just like that. I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, beautiful wife, but she ain't here today. You know what I'm talking about? Jazzy K is not feeling well. I need all y'all prayers. You know, as our people say, the prayer warriors. I need the prayer warriors to come out and humming, and whatever y'all got to do to get my baby feeling right, because you know I miss her. You know what I'm saying? That's my yin to my yang. That's my rib. I gotta have her on set with me to make this thing roll. But today, y'all, I got a serious super tight guest. You know what I'm talking about? You know, back in the day, when we lived, you know, the way we grew up, you know, we was able to see the crack era start. You know what I mean? And we had a lot of legendary people in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So this is our series we got called the Gangster Survival Series, okay? And, you know, we don't want to, you know, glorify being a gangster, but, you know, we want people to come through and tell their stories and things that they saw and, you know, and kind of witness to people and tell y'all, the family, what path they're on now for a change and greatness and things like that. So today, I got the legendary, the infamous Tonya B is in the house. Yeah, represent, y'all. Stand up on it. Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
Already, good to see you. You looking good, skin look good. You look young. We look young.
Well, you know, I'm about 21.
There you go. You know that good black don't crack.
They say that.
Yeah, but you paper say brown like me. You know what I'm talking about? We almost the same color. That paper, do me a favor. We like positive energy. You know, we got through talking about it. We want to keep everything going on a smooth tip. I need you to rub that blue star right there. Yeah, that's like my Apollo
like
stump.
Apollo.
Yeah, we rub that blue stump for the positive energy. And we're going to keep it rolling. You know what I'm talking about? So, you say you're doing all right. We're going to get this thing started. We're going to run down through there. So, I know you're from Oak Cliff, right? Tell us from the beginning kind of how Tonya B became Tonya B. Where you, was your family started off in Oak Cliff, or did they start off South Dallas or like that?
We was started in Oak Cliff.
Okay. Turn her mic up just a little bit more. All right. And started off in Oak Cliff. Yes. What part of the Cliff are you from?
Overton the Keys.
Oh, already. Mm-hmm. That's the hood. Yeah. Already. So, in your family, did you come up in a single parent household? Put it on top of you like that. There you go. Did a single parent household, mom, dad was there?
Well, my dad, you know, him and my mom departed when I was 3. And then I had a stepdad, was like a father I had to be.
Okay.
So you could say mother and a stepfather.
Gotcha. Okay. Any siblings?
Yeah, I have one big brother with me and my mother and my father.
Yes.
And then I have 2 sisters that my dad have, about 2 other women.
Okay, so that's what, 4 y'all?
Yeah.
I read it. And what high school did you go to?
Roosevelt, and then I went to Madison.
Madison. So I do my research, and you was over there in Velt. You know, we about the same, you know, from the same era. And I heard you mention one of my good people, Mr. Mark Mingo.
Mark Mingo, yeah. Yo Dogs.
Yeah, you know about the Yo Dogs, huh?
Yeah, they were like big brothers to me.
Yeah, that started around my, you know, I think my senior year. Yeah. So they was a big clique. You know what I'm talking about? I was talking to him the other day. I said, how many of y'all did he get up to? I think they said it was like 300 of them.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of them. representing Roosevelt.
And see, they thought I was a Yo Dog, but I wasn't no Yo Dog. They just was like brothers to me.
So tell me about the Yo Dogs. The Yo Dogs was a vet-only organization, right?
Yeah, to my knowledge. And then, they used to fight all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you had athletes in there.
Yeah, athletes.
Yeah, a regular cast, but you had to be able to be a little G about you. A lot G.
Yeah.
Got to have some G about you
Yeah.
to be in there. Yeah, I remember the Yo Dogs. You know what I'm talking about? We was in a little group out of Skyline. It wasn't that many of us. I'll tell you that right now. But we used to throw a lot of parties, and the Yo Dogs used to show up to our parties. We never had no problems with the Yo Dogs because I knew, I was always, it's so clear.
Right.
I was always good in every hood, but called the Romeos, and we used to throw these parties around at the Moreland Y, the Regular Fellas Club, the Armory, Thurman's Gym. Oh yeah, we used to have a hell of a good time.
It was the days, man.
Yeah, back in the day when you could throw a party and didn't have to worry about it getting shot up. You know what I'm talking about? With assault rifles.
Well, you got 30 people walking home from the party.
Yeah, and it was safe to do
It
that.
was safe. Yeah.
It was house parties was cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they still have house parties.
Man, they not the type we used to have.
No. I'm talking about you have a house party now, you got to worry about people getting pregnant. House party. Yeah, somebody put slipping somebody in somebody drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. I mean, these kids so advanced nowadays.
It's a different time, man.
It's a different time.
And my heart goes out to them for real.
Yeah, they just moving fast.
Yeah.
Imagine us, how we were moving and our parents looked at us.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We grew up during the crack era. And they probably looked at us like, whoa, especially the hustlers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? We never, especially in Dallas, I don't know what it was like, the big time hustlers before, because I was born in 68.
Yeah.
And so I don't know anything about the gangsters and the hustlers in the street life before me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody remember the yellow shoes.
Yeah.
What was that guy name that you said?
Chicago Red.
Chicago Red.
Carl Gay, Ricky Dunn.
Yes.
JR.
Oh, yes.
Michael Mann. Shout out to all them boys.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace to those that's gone. But yeah, them was them days.
You said you got a story about Chicago Red?
Yeah, I remember my uncle, Kenny Wayne, may he rest in peace. And everybody think it's the young Kenny Wayne, but no, my uncle he would have been like 70-something.
Okay.
I was like 9 or 10 years old. And that's when I seen Chicago Red. He had told his dude, his kids, because that was his sons.
Yes.
They got this dude out the truck.
Mm-hmm.
He shot him and kicked him up under there and said, get rid of him. Real true shit. You see what I'm saying?
Shot him dead or just shot him?
Dead.
Shot him dead.
You know what I'm saying?
How old were you when that?
I was 9 years old. And see, that's why I say I've been in it and seen it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that the first time you ever seen somebody get shot?
No.
Well, how old were you was the first time you saw somebody get shot?
Well, my uncle Kendall Wayne, when I was 9 years old, I stole one of his dope sacks.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I stole it, because I wanted to help the less than fortunate.
Okay.
And I told my twin, rest in peace, I'm gonna have a lot of money. So when I stole it again, because he told me I'm gonna kill you if you do it again, I done it again. So he knew he had to teach me. So his right-hand man, my Uncle Kendall Wayne and his wife was together since they was high school sweetheart, the one he was with at the time. Well, his right-hand man, back in the day, they had them little bit of cassettes that you put in there. And
Yes.
So she recorded him trying to go up on her, saying they can get rid of my uncle and all this. So my uncle told me, he said, since you feel like you want to be in this game, let me show you something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Regency Village was over there. They had a 7-Eleven right there.
Yeah, yeah.
He called a cab, told the cab, gave the cab man, I know at least by back in them days, that $3,000 was some money.
It's some money now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And he gave it to him and told him, don't move. If you move, I'm going to kill you. He said, I'm going to change your life. You'll never have to drive cabs again. Got in that cab, picked his homeboy, and Langston didn't have nothing but trees back then.
Yeah.
So I'm in the back seat. He drove. He said, I'm going to show you how people try to do you in this the game you want to be in. I'm finna show you. So he got his homeboy, he said, you got the money? He said, yeah, he had a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
Folded up. Yeah, okay. So we driving. So I never forget, my uncle had some Western Canadian. He said, I want to try this, man. He pulled over. He said, how this taste? He said, okay. So we drove. He said, nah, this don't taste right. So when he pulled over again, he said, pull that shit out. And when he pulled it out, he turned back around. My uncle shot him in the head with a .357. Told me if I didn't finish him, he was gonna finish me. Now remind you, I only knew how to shoot a 25 at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got the strength. And see, that's why I say iterating from my first interview is real shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's nothing a young, normal 10-year-old.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
So
ain't you afraid?
I wasn't afraid.
I mean,
now I wasn't afraid because I'm gonna tell you, where I grew up,
yes.
My people, no,
couldn't be afraid.
You better not.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So finished him out. No mother told me.
What did he say?
He kicked the nigga, got in the car. He said, "You hungry?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What you want to eat?" I said, "Some barbecue." And he called. He went back to that where that man, the cab driver was.
Yes.
Got his car, gave that man some more money. And he he had the beepers back then.
Yes.
So he beeped somebody and they called the phone booth. He said, "You know what this little motherfucker said? Excuse my language, y'all. I asked this little motherfucker, do she want something to eat? And she said she want barbecue." And that's, my uncle just taught me. Like I said, I got a rap where I say I started cooking dope at the age of 10.
Wow. So when you say cutting and cooking dope, but we talking about crack?
Crack.
Okay, so cocaine.
Cocaine.
Okay. And how much product work do you think I was dealing with back then?
You talking about when I was in there?
Yes, when first getting started.
Well, back when we was in Oak Cliff Village North, I know it was rolling like 3,000, if not more.
3,000 a day?
Every other hour.
Every other hour. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Well, y'all selling dimes, y'all selling slabs, y'all selling whatever.
Them dimes that look like 20s.
Not the 000s.
The 000.
You know, I know.
Not glorifying it, but it's real,
but
man.
You know, I know.
It's real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, we're not glorifying this. And this
no, we live that life.
It's real.
And we made it through that life.
Yeah.
And we have a testimony to tell people to try not to go down that same path.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of my people didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? My closest people, you know, the ones that was closest to me pretty much are gone, you know, in that hustle world, and not from that life, you know, just, you know, living hard, living fast, you know what I mean? And just not here anymore, you know, drinking 20, I mean, the stress has to kill you, you know, you have to think it's not worth it. You know, I heard somebody ask somebody, well, how much did you make? And then they calculated it, and then they calculated how long he had been alive compared to how long he had been in the penitentiary. For every year alive, he had spent 3 years in the penitentiary. For every year, of him being free.
Right.
Of him being free, he had spent 3 years of it in the penitentiary. So 3-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
So, but you know, when you're living in poverty and looking for a way out, not trying to justify it, but this is the means of people that are in poverty. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get out of poverty. You know, especially when you're watching some on TV and we don't have the resources that other people have. Yeah, we want out. You know what I mean? We want what they have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to preach about it, but
it's real.
That's real though.
Real.
And so coming so from age 9, 10 years old, it got real for you real quick. And when did you say, you know what? Did you work in that organization for your uncle, or did you just start doing it on your own?
Like me and my couple of friends would start setting for Jamaicans, and then went on to have our own.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, it's not to glorify, but
yes,
like these youngsters out here, they really think they know what they do, and they don't.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? And I thank God that I made it out of it. Because like you say, I might have seen a lot of my people bloodshed, brains, guts, the whole nine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You say you had somebody real close to you, you said you saw get shot in the head, right? One of your best friends?
My homeboy named Terry.
Terry. What part of
Terry was from North Dallas.
Okay.
And see, I used to sell on Labarty, over off of Labarty and Webb Chapel.
Yes, I know what that's where I used to.
And I had just came around the corner and they shot the nigga, and the nigga was gone. I saw him.
Who shot him? Jamaicans?
No, it was some dudes he got into it with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And by the time when I came around, I saw him shoot him. And by the time I could get down, they was gone. You know what
How
I'm
far
saying?
you say you were from the shooting?
From by here to up there to that corner right there.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm coming down the stairs to the point, like it's the alley.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And there he is right there.
It's crazy.
It's real.
It is real.
Yeah.
It is real. And it was real in the streets.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you hear that saying, if you ain't ready for the streets, they make sidewalks. They make sidewalks.
Yeah, and like I tell people, I've been gay all my life and didn't give a shit. It is what it was. I done been called bulldaggers, dykes.
Yes.
And like I say, basically like what I want to iterate on everything. It's for the community, it's for the kids, and for this new generation of this gayness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about it? What do you think about it?
You know what I think about it? I think that they haven't been taught the real way and that they've been misled.
Yes.
Because like I say, I've been doing this shit since kindergarten. Had a girlfriend named Sabrina.
In the kindergarten.
In the kindergarten. We used to eat popcorns and taking naps when we was in school. Play with the cows.
You remember back in the day, we used to take that, they used to make us come to school with them little plastic mats.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we was on them plastic mats.
You had to get your own plastic mat.
You had to buy your own plastic mat. We had a red one and a blue one.
That's right.
We was
mine was red on one side and blue on the other side. I was flexing. What you talking about?
And that's exactly what I tell people. I've been, and it's crazy. I don't know where I got it from because no one in my family, but I'm not ashamed of it. And I'm going to be the voice for those because you got people commit suicide.
Yeah.
So what would you have your child? You have to ask yourself this. Would you have your child to want a sex change or find your child commit suicide?
Yes.
So a lot of things.
I'd rather have my child here.
Yeah, exactly. We might not agree at a certain age, but at the end, I'd rather have you here and we deal with this than me to say somebody commit suicide.
Yeah.
And they just been misled. It's like they don't know. Their mind is blocked right now.
So let me ask you this. Speaking on that, so we're going to take it to current events, right? You heard a rapper called Bossie+The, right?
Bossie badass, yeah.
I love Bossie.
Yeah, I love Bossie too.
Yeah, but he's dealing with a situation right now. I want to get your take on it, right? He has been adamant because you know how we grew up. We grew up in the old South.
Right.
And I've been to churches where the pastors preach down on homosexuality.
Right.
And I've got gay people in my family. My brother, rest in soul, he passed away. He was a homosexual as well.
Right.
And he passed away from AIDS. And so don't think I haven't been, I know both sides of it. So so you know the story, but for those who don't know, he's been stomped down, stand up about not being down with homosexual, the LGBTQ community. But he said, I got friends, I'm not bashing them. I just don't like it going for the youth. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to agree with it. And I don't like it being glorified on television and things like that. And he had a little bout with Lil Nas X. Everybody know about that.
Right.
And so as he's going through this has been going on for at least 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As he's going through this, his oldest child, Poison Ivy, is getting older.
Yeah.
And getting into adulthood. Now she's 21. And she's a very talented artist. I mean, doper than dope. Wow. Shout out to Rap Economics, because I saw her on there, killed it. I think that's their highest views on their channel, on their platform. She wrecked it twice. Yeah, she came back again and finished the mic off. You know what I'm saying? Them boys down there in Houston, so we got to represent the H. You know what I'm talking about? That's my second home. But yeah, so he's got a predicament now. What do you think about that?
My take on that, everybody got a right to their opinion.
Yes.
And now I remember when I came home this time, I remember a song Boosie had when he say gays ain't supposed to see this at this early age. And it's true. But see, my thing is that he have his opinion.
Yes.
And like he and I feel like, and no disrespect to Boosie, because I love Boosie badass, but it's real. And I'm gonna keep it 100, ain't gonna candy coat. The way he bashed the gays, now look how his own child came out.
Yes.
He don't have to like it. He don't have to do. He said he not gonna give his daughter away to a woman. You understand what I'm saying? But my take is that he got his opinion, but God didn't. God and him gonna have to deal with that.
That's right.
And God gonna deal with him because like now his daughter, your flesh and blood.
Yeah, his oldest child.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he might not like it, he still love his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see
He's not
rebuttal?
disowning her.
Did you see his rebuttal on it?
Now, I've seen him say, he said...
Well, he was on Vlad TV, the one I was telling you about.
I seen him in one interview, I don't know which it was, when they asked him.
That was it.
And and his expression on his face was like, yeah, He was saying he know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people, you can't judge nobody because that could be us.
That could be you.
Whether you're a dope fiend, a sex addict, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And mental depression is so real.
Yes.
And people, I suffer from mental depression. My mama passed.
Me too. Me too. I'm
so
telling you.
My take on that is that, man, God gonna deal with him and he gonna be okay.
Yeah, he gonna be okay.
He's just being Bossie badass.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, we go through ebbs and flows in life, and that's just another chapter of his life that he's gonna have to, work his way through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, on that same subject, and we're gonna move out. How long you been home?
I've been home this time since 2016, almost 8 years.
Okay, so since 2016, what's your opinion of Lil Nas X?
I love him to death. You know why?
Talk to him.
He being who he is and don't care. Cause see, that's how I was back then. I didn't give a, and I love the way. Now Fuzzy's like his performance, showing all your parts of.
Yeah.
It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Because you do have kids and stuff. Look.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful of some things that you do. But he being who he is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now I don't agree with nobody having a penis and vaginas all out when you like a vent like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own.
I don't know. Is that what his shows are like?
No, I'm talking about the one that Boosie was talking about. He had performed on the Grammy. That one.
Yes,
that's one.
Yeah.
But in that same token, he being who he is.
Yes.
So who is we to judge who he is?
I feel you.
We're gonna support it or we ain't. You know what I'm saying? And if that's just like I feel about homophobic people. If you're homophobic, then you might need to check yourself.
Yeah.
Because any man is secure in their manhood being around guys that's gay.
Yes.
And just like women that ain't gay being around. But see, it's just being who you are. So I respect him.
Already.
I respect him.
So, back to your hustle life. So you in it. It's you 2-3 years in it. How far do you say you think you got as far as where it started moving real smooth for you? And you said, man, I got this.
Well, I knew when I got a charge my first charge I got, they sent me to prison the first time.
It was a dope case?
No, I never got a dope case.
Okay.
It was a murder charge.
Okay.
And when I knew them traps started moving fast like that, I knew something. And we were the average youngsters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it was some older guys that wanted to try to.
Strong on.
First of all, they wanted my girl. And then we was young getting money. So
when you keep saying young, how young? How old were you think?
Well, when I was Tiki, I was 13, turning 14, and she was 12.
Oh, 13. You was babies. Yeah.
I was a youngster with a mind of an old school.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was young. We was young.
You was young in age, but not up here.
Yeah, we was mature in age. You know, so they wanted her, and then we was getting money. You tried to rob me, but it didn't go like that. So to make a long story short, that's why I went to prison.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that's
for something you did when you was 13, 14 years old.
16. It was 16.
You were 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was 16.
So you was defending yourself.
Yeah, and they didn't catch us until we were like 18.
Oh, so you was
18.
So it happened when you were 16, and you stayed out till you was 18.
And then, cause like I said, we sell guns in the All Seasons hotel over there. Mm-hmm. So all this time I'm running. Then we moved to Carrollton.
Yes.
And then one day I told my girl, I'm going to see my mama. I knew something, and I went, and that's when they got me. They knocked on the door because me and my girl walked in my mama's house.
Yeah.
My mama hugged me. That's when they had beepers and all this.
Mm-hmm.
So when we walked in, my mama had cooked us breakfast. Them little sausages and I bit on it, and I looked out the window. I say, man, I love you, but I'm finna go.
You saw him coming.
I seen him. And I told my mama, I said, I got it. When they opened the door, they said, you want it for the murder of such and such and such. And I just looked at them. I said, y'all ain't got me for shit. And I'm cussing him out because the dude talking shit.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him. The officers. Yeah, one of them, he talking shit, and this woman looked like Big Bird. I say, I don't give a damn what you say. I don't know shit you're talking about.
Yeah, you ain't gonna admit to it.
So the thing is, like you say, not glorifying it.
Yeah. It's
making out of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when they came up on y'all, did they catch y'all, try to corner y'all?
No, they caught me. They had, I'm talking about when I got caught.
No, not that. Not that. I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about
the person that lost his life when he tried to come at you.
See, the thing is, it was his brother. You got your brother killed. So you remember the Down Under?
The Down Under one, yes. The oak tree.
The oak tree. The Down Under. We pulled up, and I told my boy, I said, and the only reason why I ain't mention their names because
No.
Like I told my boy, I said, man, we ain't gonna do shit tonight. We just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We had just got a 86 maximum.
Mm-hmm.
And we pulled up. One of the other dudes came up, and the same dude, he came up and grabbed my neck and say, every time I see you got on a new rope. And I just looked at him. Because anybody know me, don't no nigga come grab me. And I just looked at my dog. I said, let's go to car line and get some weed.
Yeah.
Didn't have no heat, because I said, if the police get us, we already had the heat. Look at the club, so drove off, and in the process of me driving, this nigga come, Tonya B. And I'm like, nigga, I know this nigga calling me. You know what I'm saying? And when he did this nigga handed this nigga a gun. And we right there, you know that little loop that you go around, okay?
Yeah.
That's when I pushed the gas, drove, went got some heat, came back, looked for him. All she wrote.
That's all she wrote. In the parking lot of the Down Under one?
Nah, on Merlin Street.
On Merlin. Already. In the state streets. Yeah, I know where you at. Already. So, you 16? No, 18.
I was 16.
But you was 18.
When I got.
Where'd they send you?
They gave me 12.
Where did they send you?
I went to diagnostic they send you to Gatesville. Where you got to go to diagnostic. Then they sent me to Terrace, Mountain View, Riverside.
How long was you say 12 years?
I did a 12 flat.
Damn.
And then, when I went down there, and to every youngster that think they want to be in prison, that's female or male, you don't want to be in prison.
It ain't what they think it is it?
So with me, by just my name, I had to fight the police.
Okay, this is what I want you to do, because, I know where you finna go with this. We finna change some people's lives.
Exactly.
What you about to say.
Exactly.
Okay. Kind of draw a picture about being in your first day walking in.
Okay. Now, first of all, I don't
You're
like
18.
18 when I went to Loose Sterries, but I pulled change. I was 19 when I went to prison.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, when you go to diagnostics, you got to wear these dresses that got a little rougher. So, I wasn't with that no way.
Yeah.
So, I wore it. You had to wear it. But I had my hair cut like a Mexican, where they had them long tails.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looked like a little Puerto Rican hairstyle.
Yeah.
Because when I was born, I changed. I had a fake ID say my name was Tony LaRon Johnson.
Alias.
So when you go, they put you out in line.
Mm-hmm.
Strip you down, tell you, turn your head, turn you. When I turned my head, she cut my tail off and asked me, did I want to send it home to my mama? And I whooped her all the way from the, what's the name, and about like 6 of them hog tied me and put me in sage.
Wait a minute. Right then and there.
Right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So from then on, I already knew. I used to have to fight. They try to kill you. I'm talking about real rednecks.
Yes.
And that's why I thank God that I made it out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because anybody know Mountain View and Hobby is one of the worst prison units then. Because we opened Hobby in 96 because it used to be a male's unit.
Mm. So give me, you ain't got to tell me exactly, but give me kind of one of the situations where you think a CO was trying to do you in.
When we opened Hobby,
yes,
they not used to females whooping males, and we used to fight the police. Where this officer named Sergeant Thunderbird, Finna, they was out a little gang.
Yeah,
they planted a screwdriver in my cell
for like a weapon.
Like a weapon.
Yeah.
And I told them, nigga, I'm not going up in there. You're not finna set me up. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that led into me had to fight with the police, getting shot off the unit, and I got half for slapping the ward. So.
On that same situation?
Different situation.
Now what made you slap the warden?
Because I told my girl, April Turner, shout out to her. Because I'm going to tell you something.
Shout out, April.
April Turner, shout out to you, baby. That's who on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to forever be a friend or whatever. But me and her was like Bonnie and Clyde up in there.
Yeah. Where's she from?
She from Dallas, Oak Cliff.
Okay. Shout out.
Yeah.
Oak Cliff, baby.
And her sister, legend. Shout out to you, Alice, baby.
I really.
But I'm saying, man, in there, and they didn't like that, so they separated us. And when I got separated, I told her, I said, I'm finna get housed, and I'm finna come up the population and go home. I'm gonna go to school because I was ready to go home. I was tired. So I slapped the warning. Slapping the warning is like the president.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew for a fact I knew I was gonna have to get housed. You hear people say, oh, I'm gonna get housed, get housed. You're not gonna get housed because you don't want to get housed. So that's how I stayed 23 hours in a cell for 4 years.
So what would you say? Is that what you call segregation?
Yep, the hole, as they say.
You wanted to be in the hole?
No, I didn't. But I knew. But no, at that time, I knew that was the only way I was gonna be able to be by myself and get my stuff together so I can go home.
I feel you.
Yeah.
With no
murder. I ain't got to worry about coming out stabbing nobody, doing none of this.
How long did you say you stayed in the hole?
4 years.
23-hour lockdown.
Come out, you can go to the day room for a while, watch TV, or you can go outside and you had somebody on a rec group, you know. And I'm going to tell you, this man named Mr. Cope, he looked like Bart Simpson, but he was really, he act black.
Yeah.
I used to cuss this man out all the time. And I told God, I said, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to do this. So you got to show me something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. It changed my life because I heard this verse in Tupac's song, So Many Tears, when he said, I'm having a vision of leaving in a hearse.
Yes.
So I started putting my anger into music. And that's how I got all this music and all this stuff.
Oh, music became a refuge and therapy for you.
Yep.
You did that while you were in segregation.
Yep.
Tell that how it's got to work on your mental.
That just set me free.
Sitting there 23 hours a day for an average person. 23 hours a day on lockdown. Nobody else around, just you.
Well,
for 4 years.
I mean, like I said, just because I was locked up physically, I wasn't going to allow myself to be locked up mentally because my uncle already told me.
But a weak person, though.
Yeah.
Not you. What could that do to a weak?
Man, that can cause a weak person
I know you've seen
commit
somebody.
suicide.
I know you've seen some.
They can cause to hang themselves because I've had a white girl. Her name was Blue Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
She cut both of her wrists, and when I woke up, she was dead because she was blue. Had a homegirl. They used to call her Penelope.
Mm-hmm.
She hung herself in the cell. So I seen it all.
So yeah.
And see, I used to try to. That's why I always say I want to be a rapper, but God told me you're going to be a motivation speaker and inspire.
Yes.
So I used to be try to help the people because I've been there, done it.
But that's why we're here, because I want to really help you get your message out. We want to change some people's lives, whether it's young or old. We may have somebody out there that's trying to, in the middle of doing something stupid right now, and they see this interview and they say, you know what? Nah, that ain't my life. You know what I mean? And because I went to jail, and when you take these, how they make you take those little classes.
Yeah.
One thing they tell you in those little classes, I was 21. They said 75% of the people that's down here in Lew Sterrett right now. For those who don't know, Lew Sterrett is our county jail. One of our county jails. It's the oldest and the largest here in Dallas, Texas. Okay, they said 75% of the people are there for split decisions. Heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it. If you do this to me, wow. Or you do this to me, son, just, and there's so many minorities that's locked up, so, yes. You crazy. So, we get out of jail the first time. What made you go back the second time?
Well, I had been out 6 years.
Okay.
Working, no cases, no nothing.
Okay.
But all because my girl told the dude she was gay. He pushed on her. Park Lane. This happened on Park Lane.
In Northside.
In North Dallas.
Okay.
And I went. I said, you okay? She said, yeah. I old me would have went and looked for him. But I pulled off. He came and reached in my car, choking me and choking her. And I knew if I didn't get out the car and I went like that, but it didn't go off with the 9. That was God.
Yes.
Got out the car, came around, pointed at the chest, slapped it down, that was God. So I shot his foot off. That's how I went back to prison.
I've heard of something called LaCory. You know what I'm talking about? And I've heard that you got some good situations going and some positive things going for yourself. And I'm proud of you to be able to change your life around. You know what I mean? And we want to make this a regular thing with you because I want you to shine. You know what I mean? And it don't just have to be on this platform, but I want people to know who Tonya B is, and that'll be a success for the reality show that y'all got coming out.
Yeah.
You want to speak on it?
Yeah, shout out to the Only Network and my sister, brother, LaCorey. Happy birthday, my brother, my sister. Here she go.
Get on in there.
He go.
Yes.
A queen with a king swag. Shout out to LaCorey Cotton Bennett.
Yeah, what's up, LaCorey? You good?
Okay, well, first of all, my name is Miss Cotton, the comedian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, get them straight. Get them straight.
All right, so this my sis Tonya. Been knowing Tonya since I was 14 years old. Tonya was actually my big brother's best friend.
Okay.
And you know, he used to hang with Tonya all the time. I
So
had no idea.
Was your big brother a gangster too?
Yes, he was. Kendall Bennett.
He man.
Oh.
He man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
he still got his stripes.
Yeah.
That's
Triple OG.
Has he passed away?
No, he's here.
Okay, good.
No,
Okay.
he here.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Oh,
OG
really?
Kitty B. But anyway, I had no idea that Tonya was a girl. So I asked my brother, I said, yo, hook me up with your homeboy with the Jaye curl. And he was like, which one with the, I said, one be wearing football socks, you know, with the curl, with the pretty eyes.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, that's a girl. And I'm like, no, the dude.
A pretty dude.
Yeah, the dude you was up at Keith
Pretty
was
boy.
all with. Yeah, because I figured, I thought she was like a pretty dude. You know?
Yeah.
So, man, that hurt my feelings, though. You know what I'm saying? But Tonya became sis.
Is that part of your act?
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the truth though.
Yeah, but you know,
Real
Tonya
shit.
became sis, my protector, my confidant, all of that. And you know, in spite of what the streets heard about, the legend got a heart of gold. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah, I
A
can
heart
tell.
of gold. Because every time Tonya got in trouble, it was to protect other people. That's what
Somebody
people
else.
keep missing about her story. About her
Yes.
gangster thug life. She was the Robin Hood of the hood. She took care of the underdog.
Yes.
Anybody tell their story about Tonya B, is about how she protected them.
Yes.
About how she kept bullets from getting up on them. So
Yes.
that was my protection, her and my brother. So we're embarking on a journey together.
Already.
So we're
Talk
getting
about
ready
it.
to film a reality show for a new growing black TV network. It's called Only One Network.
Okay.
And our
Shout
show
out,
is
baby.
called Stud Love. So it's following both of our journeys. I'm sure I have confused everybody by now. Let me stand up right
Yeah.
here. Let me
Yes.
Let me finish
Cotton. That's Cotton.
confusing y'all.
That's Cotton right there, baby. Now that look cool.
Y'all gonna get me in
Yeah.
trouble. That's
Now that was Cotton.
Yeah,
Now get some of
let
that
me finish
cold.
confusing y'all. Yeah, so I'm a professional comedian, but I also perform as this character, Lil Corey with the beard and the mustache. And you know, over the years, I've been using Lil Corey as a Trojan horse to
Yes.
be with women, hug on women, hold on women. Oh, that's just Lil Corey. Nobody
Yeah.
thought anything. Well, on this show, I'm sharing my truth. I'm actually coming out.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm gay. I'm gonna quit playing with it.
I read it.
And I use
supporter.
the beard to so Tonya is my stud coach.
I read
Tonya
it.
cause Tonya been a stud since kindergarten. So Tonya gonna show me how to work with the ladies, you know,
Yes.
what cologne to wear and all that. And it's also following Tonya's journey, pursuing writing her book. I'm helping her write her book. You know, I'm not only her friend, I'm her manager.
Yes.
I help her keep it together
Exactly.
because she has a story that needs to be heard. And
Yes.
I thank you
No,
for the
no problem.
platform.
No problem.
Because people need to
Man.
hear
Yes.
about Tonya B, the Oak Cliff legend, and they'll be hearing more about her for the show. I would love to have Tonya come back
Yes.
and expand on these stories, and maybe
Yes.
we can do that while we're filming the show. We can
Yes.
have them come out.
Ooh.
Yes,
Let's
we
say-
can. So yeah,
Ding, ding, ding.
that's what I would love to do.
Kill two with one
yes,
stone.
because an hour or how is not enough time. This
No.
girl has a wealth of knowledge. You know.
Okay, I tell you what
and-
we're gonna do. Next time y'all come, it's only gonna be y'all day.
okay.
And I know we're gonna have to do it like this time of day. So we're gonna have to set it up.
Right on.
Right? Gotta set it up with my man here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he-
Appreciate you too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But once, yeah,
Appreciate
but we'll just. I didn't know it was gonna be so captivating.
Yeah.
And you got some hell out stories.
Yeah.
And what y'all got planned is gonna be crazy,
Yes.
crazy
Yeah,
funny.
Because they gonna be falling out, Jerry. We gonna be going to the club. I'm telling Lil Corey for to find him a girlfriend. Lil Corey, but I'm still like this at the bottom though.
So wait, let me ask you a question.
So I like men and women. So Lil Corey need
Oh,
a
you
girlfriend.
swinging both ways.
Yeah, Lil Corey want a girlfriend. I need a man that's gonna understand this. So I might have to do a poly situation. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what I used to say about it. Cause it was a Y. Excuse me. Was it LGB? B is bi, right?
Yeah.
I used to always tell people all the time there ain't no such thing as bi. That's just somebody that's a little overly freaky.
Well, I just want
that's a little something that's overly freaky. They want the best of both worlds.
I don't know what now. I just want a little some of this, some of that. But see, I'm a vegetarian stuff because I don't eat no. I don't do.
But how you gonna do? Because you selfish.
I'm a good huncher. I can do everything else. Scissor leg champ. I can scissor leg because I tried it in the '90s. I had bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that was the wrong one.
That's why I said in 2023 chicken might be different. That wet chicken from back then, it wasn't hidden.
Nah.
They got the vegan chicken too.
Yeah. You got some people got some real clean.
So
like Aquafina.
So on this reality show, we'll be following my journey, figuring out what the hell I am. What am I? What am I?
What is Lil Corey?
Yeah, what is Lil Corey? But Lil Corey gonna get some love from somewhere. Yeah, because I need a man and a woman. Though. I already know.
Either stiff or soft.
Well, because Lil Corey don't eat me, but Lil Corey like me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, Lil Corey.
Tell him what you said about it. If you have a man and a woman, you gotta tell him.
Yeah. See, because since I don't do that, then I let my dude go and take care of that for me. You know, I tag him in. I can't.
It's your time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do the blue. I'm gonna let him do the blue.
Oh yeah.
And I'll follow through with everything.
So you got a man.
Get the hot towel and stuff.
So you got a man?
I'm single right now.
Oh, so you looking for a freak?
I don't have anybody in my life right now. So, we gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see about it on the reality show.
Well, so
it's called Stud Love. It's gonna be on Roku and Fire TV.
Oh, that's badass. Okay.
Yes. So
congratulations.
be looking for the Only One Network, y'all. I'm telling you, this is a growing network.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I see the greatness, and that's not the only show we have. We have a show called Apex on the network about these guys staying in one house together, and you already know. Oh man, this gonna be a damn fool. Then the women act up Dallas. They all in the house together too.
So tell me this: the one only,
Only One Network.
Only One Network. It's already launched and it's already airing.
OnlyOneNetwork.com.
So when is y'all show gonna start?
We start filming, I believe, in April.
Okay.
Yes, because we're still casting for Stud Love because they want a more diverse cast. Because they not only following our story, they following other stories of other gay people in unique situations like mine. See, I'm coming out to my father. My father is a bishop at the church. I've been in the church my whole life.
Not a PK.
Yeah. So this is really finna be some tough stuff.
So they gonna film you coming out to your father?
Yeah, we gonna all of that. I'm bringing real back to
you
reality.
Ain't told him yet.
Right, man.
No, but he knows something funny going on with this beard. But but see, that's why I'm saying I'm like, it's just a job, Dad. It's entertainment. I got to be. I ain't like I hate the beard. Oh, I got the beard. I like this shit.
I like this shit.
Yeah, I like it.
Y'all like a rubber with it. Maybe if you ain't gonna lick it, you can get rubber.
Man, I be laying with it like I got a dude with it. Yeah, it be feeling like I got a dude with it. Yeah, I usually put a little silver off in little light, little light.
Oh, you want to look younger today?
Yeah, I look a little younger.
You want a little salt pepper.
But when I come back, I'm coming back as my girl self because this is some bugs. Because I'm really cute up under this beard. Don't get it twisted. I'm coming back as myself.
Well, that's what you're going to have to do because that'll trip people out.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and then I have the picture. Matter of fact, we got to take pictures too before y'all leave.
Yeah.
So this, that's crazy. We're going to start filming in April.
Yeah, and we
y'all best run have the biggest show.
Yeah, we definitely coming back. I'm telling you, I'm going to the club incognito with my beard. I'm not telling what I am, and I'm catching
No, wait a minute now. You can't do that.
Yeah, yes, I can.
No. I mean, I don't believe in that.
Well, look,
you gotta let them know what you are.
No, they gonna have to find out what I.
Find out.
Find out.
No, that's like catfishing.
I ain't gonna be talking to nobody. I'm just gonna be walking and enjoying myself in the club. Yeah,
Don't
they
be
just gonna be,
catfishing.
no, they
No,
just
no,
gonna be
no.
catching
No,
reactions.
Don't be
and,
catfishing nobody
yeah,
now.
no, I ain't finna do that because at the end of the day, I'm looking for somebody who knows who I am and what I do and up for. I ain't finna
Okay
trick
with it.
nobody.
Already.
You know,
No, I
and,
know what I mean.
yeah, these dudes know what's up behind this beard. Trust me.
Do me a favor. She said these dudes
Yeah,
already
they
know.
know what's up.
Yeah, you know some of them, man.
Yeah, they know what's up
We
behind
love
this
y'all
beard.
too, baby.
Trust
We
me.
love y'all
Yeah,
too.
they know
shit.
what's good.
You need to wear that blue star for that positive energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you need that positive energy. We need it from you. Say,
Yes, indeed.
I got Tonya B in the house, and I got LaCorey, Miss Yolanda Cotton is in the house. Matter of fact, we're gonna call her Yolanda Cotton.
Well,
okay?
I'm Miss Cotton.
Miss
Cotton is
Cotton.
an acronym for
got to
concentrating
put
on
the
trying
miss.
to overcome negativity. That's not a last name.
All right, but that's
my
cool
last
though.
name is Justice.
Okay.
Yeah, but Cotton is my stage name.
But we
and
could
it
just
stands
kept it with that.
Yeah, Cotton just stands for concentrating on trying to overcome negativity. And I'm 100% Cotton all the time.
Oh, I heard
all
that
day.
already.
That part.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
why with the OCL, like I tell people, the streets gave me that name, Oak Cliff Legend. So that's
Yeah.
my brand. And it's gonna be Oak Cliff Legend, my clothing line, Overcoming Life. My brand is OCL because the streets gave me that name, Oak Cliff Legend. So I decided to make that out of brand.
That's beautiful.
Overcoming life obstacles, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And see, like with this reality show, we bring it back real. And see, like me, I want to show these new millennium studs, whatever they call us, that you ain't got to walk around in a club with a strap on. That's for the
Is that what they
bedroom.
doing?
I mean, yeah, and I'm not mad at them. I love y'all.
Wait a minute, stop. Walking around with it out or walking around in
No,
their
in
pants?
there like they, you know,
yeah, ready to go.
like I say,
Yeah.
do what you want, but I mean, I'm not
Trying to
judging
show a
y'all,
print.
but I'm just letting them know
I
y'all
didn't know
don't
that,
have
Kenny.
to do that. Y'all don't have to do that. And if you do it, I still love you.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to take it back to the old school and respect.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's all it is. It's about respect.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
I see why a lot of dudes slap these thugs, because you ain't got to just go out there. If you be yourself,
Yes.
it's going to matter.
Already.
I got partners that were studs that's films now. I'm still love you. Studs on stud, that's what y'all want to do. I don't care. But anything you do, have respect. Because see, I have a event where I got gay folks and straight folks. And I
Yes.
tell them, if you got a problem,
Yeah.
do not, if you gay, don't try to turn my straight people out. And if you straight, don't try to do none of this. Now, if y'all do that on y'all own, I'm with it. But ain't going to be no bullshit.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
That's why I love this network. Shout out, man.
Come on. Super Tight TV.
Already.
Super tight, baby.
Say,
Super tight.
I done locked in with Tonya B and Miss Cotton.
Already.
LaCorey in the house. It's going down.
Already.
See, people going to say, well, Bobo, what the hell you doing over there?
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all something about Bobo. You know, we can be closed-minded all you want to. You know what I mean? We are one race.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I could care less what anybody else is doing or thinking or judging. You know what I mean? I believe in God.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
that part.
And God is the only judge.
Amen.
So I don't walk around life judging people, even though you have old stereotypes and old ways of thinking. You know what I mean? I'm here for love.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? I'm here to be a beacon and a servant for people trying to get to that next level. You know what I mean? If I can help anyone, as long as I see you have a strong work ethic, I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be giving you no money, giving you no advice, none of that. You ain't got no work ethic. If you don't believe in yourself, how you expect for me to believe in you?
Amen.
Or anyone to believe in you? So think about that before y'all get into anyone's DM, talking about coming on doing interviews. Think about the platform and what we're trying to project for the city. You know what I'm saying? And for our race and our culture. Okay. So I got some strong people. 2 strong ladies in the house. I got Tonya B, the Oak Cliff legend, and I got LaCorey in the house. 2 super tight guests.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.